Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good day to each and everyone. Today we will continue our discussion for this midterm coverage. Okay, so this time we will have having this continuation, no, with the topics of the ideal gas, no. So as I have said, okay, from our group chats, I will just have to discuss, introduce to you the different problems, different examples, and these topics, and then that is being stated on our manuals, and then after that, okay, bibigyan ko kayo ng what do you call this one, chance na para makapag-ask kayo doon sa post natin, no, sa manuals natin, okay? And we will inshallah have to answer that one, okay, as soon as possible on our group chat, okay, using audio call, okay? So this inshallah, this will serve as our online consultation, no, kumbaga. Okay, so this time, okay, we will just discuss this, and then after this I will give you a different examples of different problems that would help us to be able to understand these topics, okay, carefully. Now, okay, so let us proceed. Okay, so basically okay, as you have noticed sa prelim natin, okay, is topics natin is thermal, what do you call this one, electricity, no. So actually, no, may nagkamali kasi, okay, may nangyaring hindi inaasahan, okay. So akala ko kasi our topics is physics for electromagnetism, no, and where in fact nandoon kasi yun siya dapat supposedly sa next physics ninyo, kasi ang gi-inform sa akin is ang topics daw or itong subject daw is all about electromagnetism, no? So ngayon ko lang nalaman that ito pala is thermodynamics, no. So this is a physics 211 that is continuation of your physics na mechanics, no. So okay, so hindi actually, no, nagka-misinterpret lang, but anyway, since hindi natin alam kung paano natin yung siya solusyonan, but the only thing that we can do is to go on, no, through our topics, okay. So anyway, yung naturo ko naman sa inyo is magagamit rin naman nyo siya sa mga next physics ninyo, no. So no need to worry about that one, okay. So now this actually, no, this topics actually talks about thermodynamics. So when you say thermodynamics, it talks about the interaction between the material systems, no, including the different kinds of atoms, okay, the interaction between them, okay, and the system that being used, okay. So usually it talks about the flowing of temperatures, the difference of temperature, the difference of pressure, and then any quantities that talks about macroscopic properties of materials is yun yung pinag-aaralan dito sa thermodynamics, okay. Usually it talks about averaging of the properties of thermodynamics, okay. Now, so let us go on to this example. Now, example number 1, you can find this one on our manuals. Makikita nyo rin dun yung example number 1. So ito yung solution niya, okay. So the problem states that the hot air balloons pictured at the beginning of the chapter. So anyway, imagine niyo na lang, kasi hindi ko nasali sa manuals ninyo, but imagine niyo na lang na it is a hot air balloons, no. Alam niyo naman siguro yan, of the chapter are large with a typical volume of 2,200 meter cube. Okay, so how many moles of gas does such a balloon contain when cold at STP? When you say STP, it means that standard temperature pressure, okay? Or in that case, the value of temperature is equals to 273 Kelvin, and for pressure naman is 1 atm, okay? Or 1 atmospheric pressure. So that is STP. What mass of air does the balloon contain? No, yun yung question. And the mass of 1 mole of air is 29 0.0 gram. Okay, so it talks about the mass. Okay, it talks about the mass of the air that we can found on the inside the hot air balloon, no? So yun yung hinahanap dito. Okay, so now here's the solution. Okay, so we have as we notice, no, meron tayong notation dito. As we notice, 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.4 liters at HTP, no? So naka-stated ito siya sa manuals natin. So makikita ninyo na any gas or any classification of gas, okay, has a 22.4 liters of volume at STP or at standard temperature pressure, no? So given yan siya, given. So since sa problem na to, the condition is at STP din, no? Sa standard temperature pressure, we have to use that volume. Okay? Now, so step number 1. We have here a convert the volume of the balloon in liters, no? So yun daw yung gagawin natin, no? Kailangan i-convert mo muna natin yung volume natin into liters, okay? Into liters. Now, so volume is given here. We have a volume of 2,200 meter cube. So it is equals to 2.2 times 10 to the power of 6 liters. Okay? So because we know that 1 liter is equals to 10 to the power of negative 3 meter cube, no? So directly na-convert na yun siya, no? Kung gagawin yung conversion, just multiply, just divide this meter cube 10 to the power of negative 3 meter cube dito kay 2,200 and then cancel out yung meter cube. So the remaining unit is only liter. So that's why makuha mo yung 2.2 times 10 to the power of 6 liters. Okay? So yun. So converting that one. Now step 2. The step 2 is find the expression for moles in terms of volume, no? In liters and molar density and solve the number of moles. Okay? So yun yung kailangan hahanapin mo muna natin yung number of moles, pero before natin mahanap yung number of moles, we have first to find the expression for the volume in terms of molar density and number of moles, since we have already given here the volume, no? So yun. Okay. So now, since we know that the number of moles is equals to volume in liters, since here sa problem natin, sa given natin dito, okay, 1 mole, no? So pag ibig sabihin 1 mole of any gas daw has a volume of 22.4 liters, ibig sabihin it is a ratio, no? So we have a given of 22.4 liters per mole, no? Per mole. So yan yung given natin. So itong conversion na to, itong 22.4 liters per mole, yan yung gagamitin natin pang convert para magamit natin si volume na nakuha natin dito for us to be able to find the value of mole. Okay? So yun. Since given naman yung liters dito, okay, and then at the same time given yung volume natin dito, so therefore we can actually find the value of number of moles, no? So by using these ones, we have number of moles is equals to volume, okay, liters, volume in liters, yung given natin dito multiplied by the molar density, no? So we have volume in liters is 2.20 times 10 to the power of 6 liters. Ito yan siya, given to siya kasi given sa problem, multiplied by 1 mole per 22.4 liters. Ito yung given na nanggaling sa manual natin, no? Ang ibig sabihin nito, every 1 mole of any gas, it has a volume of 22.4 liters, no? So all you have to do is to cancel out the letters. So the remaining unit therefore is mole. Then divide mo to siya. We have 2.20 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by 22.4. So the result is 9.82 times 10 to the power of 4 moles. Okay? So now, for step number 3, you have to find the mass of this number of moles, no? So since nakuha mo na yung number of moles, okay? Nakuha mo na yung number of moles, and at the same time, you also have the conversion from you also have the value of kasi here we are talking about air here, no, we are talking about here, and at the same time nagbigay siya rito ng value. The mass, yung mass daw ng 1 mole mo is equals to 29.0 gram, or we can just say that 29.0 gram per 1 mole or per mole, no. So yun yung gagamitin natin na conversion dito, no. So we have 29.0 gram per mole. So multiply mo lang siya ng number of moles na nakuha mo. So cancel out yung moles mo. So ang makukuha mo is yung number of gram, okay, or yung mass mo. So this is the final answer.